Hello everyone. In this session today we'll discuss the importance of material management, which is our fourth unit in the IME subject. So first let me know what is the role. First thing before going to know the importance of material management, let me tell what is the role of materials in industry. So the term materials refers to all those commodities which are used in the production of goods and rendering services. Raw materials, components, spares, packing materials, and finished products are included in the list of materials, among which raw materials shares the major portion of the materials. The importance of materials in an industry needs no explanation because production is not possible in its absence, and moreover, it affects the efficiency of men, machines, machine, money, and marketing divisions of the industry. So, the materials have to be regularly purchased, stored, and released for production. The materials should be in hand even before the production is started, and against the they are guarded against the pilferage, theft, fraud, deterioration, obsolescence. Also, the supply of materials to the production management. The supply of the supply of the management or department should be continuous without any interruption so that the production takes without any break and meet the production needs and delivery schedules. So if you observe, see here, these are some of the materials which we are going to use in the production process. Nuts, bolts, some iron materials are going to be placed in the stores here in inventory. If you see here, these here the materials are going to placed in an order. They are going to place in order rack wise, and the labels are given here so that we can able to uh, take out the material easily whenever it is required. So we and each and every rack here it is a label. So it's another picture which I have collected to show how the metals are going to manage. And let me tell what is the importance of material management. So our subject which we are going to learn is materials, importance of the material management. So what is the importance of material management? See here, since the materials play an important role in the industry, a maximum importance has to be given in the management of materials. Materials management is a part of general management which is concerned with the determination of materials requirement, purchase, storage, and storage and release for use in production. It also includes constant care which has to be exercised to maintain the materials in good condition and to safeguard them against all hazards and losses from the time of purchase till its use. So, materials management is defined as a function responsible for the coordination of planning, sourcing, purchasing, moving, storing, and controlling materials in an optimum manner so as to provide a pre-decided service to the customer at a minimum cost. The survey has been conducted by the Director of Industrial Statistics during 1954 to 57 showed that the average materials cost is 64 percentage of the sales value. Thus, only 36 percentage of wages and salaries, overhead and profit, etc. In some industries, it costs up to 70 percentage. These figures themselves show the importance, how the materials are going to play an important role in the industry. So in addition to the cost of material that is 64 percentage, inventory carrying cost come out to be 20% of the material cost. Inventory carrying cost. Inventory carrying cost comprises interest charges on the cost of inventory, storage, and material handling cost, cost of insurance, etc. Thus, total material cost will amount to 76.8 or 77 percentage of the sales revenue. So, even a small change in the material, that means why I am telling all these things, because even a small change in the material cost results in the large amount of money saved. So, the management is required for the materials. So, up till now, efforts have been made for saving the wages, are about 16% of sales value, which was not likely by the labor class, and such steps created the labor problems. But the above facts shows that more efforts must be made for the saving in material by utilizing the techniques of materials management, and that too without creating any problem. So materials management resulted in increased productivity of capital by preventing large amount of capital being locked up for long periods in inventories. So that's why the material management is very, very important. So coming to this here, I will define what is the material management. The five M's of production are nothing but men, machine, money, materials, and methods. Okay. So here, these materials management is a branch of logistics that deals with the tangible components of a supply chain. This covers the acquisition of spare parts and replacements, quality control of purchasing and ordering such parts, and the standards involved in ordering, shipping, and warehouse. So if you observe the material management block diagram, see here, in the first case you are going to have first step is purchasing. First in the planning, we are going to do what to purchase, how to purchase, where to purchase, like that. So after purchasing, we are going to deliver that products, raw material, and after receiving that raw material, we are going to validation. That means we are going to inspect whether the good right material is received or not. And after that, we are going to check the quality of the respective material. And then after, if the quality of the material is satisfied, then we are going to accept that material, and then it is shifted to the inventory control. That is inventory. It is shifted to the storage. So where the materials are going to arrange in a proper manner by using the label. And next here, by the inventory control, from here, from it is from the inventory control, the materials are going to move for the warehousing and storage, and from this it is going to from the warehouse and storage, the material is going to transfer to the production area. This is issued by the stores keeper. Okay, he is going to issue and distribute to the respective production department, or where the material is going to get to the respective department. He is going to distribute and issue the material, and then finally the material is going transported to the respective department, and it is consumed, and it is converted to the final product. This is the actual process which you are going to see in the material management. See here, this is if you observe here, we are going to handle the material in various ways. Manual picking. So if it is wet, it is okay, but whenever the materials are hard, manual it is very difficult. So in that case, you may come across the accidents. It also leads to the harm to people's life, but also it also destroy the material. So in order to avoid that, here we are going to use the pallet truck where it is going to carry the huge material. Here it is, this is the person who is going to operate this truck. And similarly, forklift. The material is too hard, then we are going to use this forklift. So these are the different types how the material is going to handle in the inventory as well as the storehouse, warehouse, etc. So next, again they have given some points here. So this importance of material management, why we need to have the materials management, because it ensures better, it ensures which best control over the inventory. It ensures best utilization of resources. It reduces faults and damages. It helps to save the cost of the materials. It increases the efficiency in work, produces an environmentally responsible and efficient outcome, disposal of scrap and surplus material. So for all these cases, we need to have the material management. Okay, and then inventory control. So before going to, I will tell some of the functions of material management also. What are the objectives? What are the objectives of material management? So main thing is to reduce the material cost, which reduce the cost of production. To control inventory sufficiently, which helps in realizing the working capital for productive purposes. To ensure uniform flow of material for production, to ensure right quality and right quantity in right time, a right price from suppliers. To establish and maintain good relations with customers, to use imported items economically and to find their substitutes and save energy. To ensure maximum utilization of materials. Let me tell some of the functions here. I think, okay. So the main functions of materials management are: first one, material planning, procurement of purchasing of materials, receiving and warehousing, storage and store administration, inventory control, standardization, simplification, and value analysis. External transportation, that is traffic, shipping, etc., and materials handling, that is internal transportation. Disposal of scrap, surplus, and absolute materials. Next, coming to the inventory management. So let me tell what is an inventory. So inventory, it is a detailed list of, inventory is nothing but is a detailed list of mobile goods such as raw materials, materials in process, finished products, general supplies, and equipments which are necessary to manufacture a product and to maintain the equipment and machinery in good working order. The quantity of the value of every item is also mentioned in the list. Every business organization, however big or small, has to maintain inventory, and it constitutes an integral part of the working capital. Investment in inventory is said to be idle, but it is unavoidable in any organization. For this reason, one requires a careful planning, formulation of policies, and procedure to maintain the stock at some desired level. In other words, technique of maintaining inventories at appropriate level is known as inventory control. So let me tell what is the inventory control. So it can be defined as the systematic location, storage, and recording of goods in such a way that desired degree of service can be made to the operating shops at minimum ultimate cost. So it can also be stated as the scientific method of finding out how much stock should be maintained in order to meet the production demands and be able to provide right type of material at right time in the right quantities and at competitive prices. In simple terms, inventory control can be defined as not too much, not too little, and at lower cost for higher profit. This is the ultimate statement. All of you know this. It's very important. And see here, then what is the inventory management? So inventory management is nothing but refers to the process of ordering, storing, and using of company's inventory. These include the management of raw materials, components, and finished products, as well as warehousing and processing such items. See here is the inventory where it is going to monitor the changes of the materials. So it is going to place item by item basis, calculator what you needed to reorder. So in unit cost, it is going to mention the record. I'll show an example of inventory. See here. So here, this is assume it is the inventory or it is a warehouse. Where so if you observe the area, it is looking like large open area where the vehicles are going to move in and outside from the storeroom. Why? Because for heavy materials in order to transport, it is it is not easily handled by the people who are going to work there. So in order to make it easy for transporting from this storehouse to the other unit, vehicles are going to provided in order to transfer these materials, heavy materials. That's why we have to ensure that the storehouse should be large enough so that the vehicles can be moved in and out from this storehouse. See how the materials are going to arrange in a proper manner. There is a label each and every rack, how much is going to complete it, how much they have to order, reorder. All those items are going to be recorded by the storekeeper. All the orders are going to be done by one person here. One person is going to look after this inventory. So, what are the objectives of this inventory management? Why we have to maintain this inventory? So before going to this, why we need to have this inventory control? So this inventory control is to maintain a reserve of goods that will ensure manufacturing according to the production plan based on sales requirements and at the lowest possible ultimate cost. If it is excess than the actual requirement, it results loss due to heavy stock. If it is below the required level, the machine has to kept idle for some time for want of material. Then the factory will be under loss. So it needs good inventory control to promote smooth factory operation and to prevent piling up or idle machine time. Proper quantity of materials must be on hand when it is wanted. Also, inventories are required to take advantage of season fluctuations of the prices of materials, increase of sales, and so profits are avoiding transportation delays. So here will tell me, I will let me tell what are the objectives of this inventory management. To ensure a continuous supply of materials and stock so that the production should not suffer. Just know what I told, so that the production should not suffer at the time of customers' demand. To avoid both overstocking and understocking of inventory. Should not be too high, it should not be too low. Okay. To maintain the availability of materials whenever and wherever required in enough quantity. To maintain minimum working capital as required for operational and sales activities. To optimize various costs, indulge in inventories like purchase cost, carrying a cost, storage cost, etc. To keep material costs under control as they contribute to the reducing the cost of production. To eliminate duplication in ordering stocks. Along this, some more points are going to be given here. To minimize loss through deterioration, pilferage, wastages, and damages. To ensure everlasting inventory control so that materials shown in stock ledgers should be physically lying in the warehouse. To ensure the quality of goods at reasonable prices. To ensure the quality of goods at reasonable prices. To facilitate furnishing of data for short and long-term planning with a controlled inventory. To supply the required material continuously. To maintain a systematic record of inventory. To maintain stability in price. So, then coming session, we are going to deep. What are the best inventory control methods? So in our syllabus, we are going to have the ABC analysis and the economic order quantity. Okay. So the next session I am going to discuss ABC analysis and EOQ model, that is economic order quantity. And now I'm going to stop my session. Thank you all of you.